Cathie Wood, an investor who is known for taking risks, has once again been in the news. This time, though, the story behind the numbers is just as important as the numbers themselves. This story could help explain the mysteries surrounding Tesla's stock. But why now? Why is this sale happening? The answers lie in the complexities of how investors feel, how markets work, and how innovations are always changing. Keep an eye out, because the road ahead has a lot of turns. We'll be here to help you get through them. To stay up to date on everything Tesla, click like and sign up for Tesla Stock News. Let's go now. The electric world is growing, and tonight there's more going on than just charging batteries. Tesla is a huge company that makes electric cars and has changed the game. We're talking about their exciting plans for 2023. First, let's talk about moves that are easy on the wallet. Tesla is changing what it means to buy an electric luxury car. The US Model 3 RWD, which is a work of technical genius, is now even more appealingly priced at $38,900, which is a welcome $1,250 drop. It can now be bought, and the Model 3 long range and performance, whose prices are set to tantalizingly low $45,900 and $65,900, haven't been far behind. Tesla cut the price of the Model Y long range by an amazing 25%, making it the star of the show at a steal of $48,490. This is great news for people who are always looking for a little more, whether it's range, speed, or just plain luxury. But let's go to another country. We're happy about these prices, but Europe is buzzing about more than just the Northern Lights. With its planned moves, which began in Norway, Tesla is pointing to a bigger story in Europe. Are there going to be any more price changes soon for our friends in Europe? This question is on the thoughts of all investors and fans. This is where things get really interesting. In the US and Europe, Tesla has been quietly offering big discounts on cars while everyone else is talking about sales and price cuts. What's making people so kind? Market experts and people who work in the field are paying close attention to this action, but there's more to this story than meets the eye. In the third quarter, Tesla made fewer cars, which led to many theories. Is this a planned way to keep track of and make the most of inventory? Are we looking at big changes to the plan? The company's history shows that it takes a long time to decide what to do. Every move is planned and thought out carefully. Tesla remains at the top of the electric car market, driving change, starting conversations, and deciding what the future holds. The company is successfully communicating its vision for the electric future through changes in prices, targeted price cuts, and changes in how things are made. We can only look at it, guess what it means, and enjoy the experience. Now let's change gears and take a closer look at the financial road where Tesla controls its stock performance like a driver controls the speed and direction of a car. You already know that the stock market is a living thing that changes based on what's going on in the world, what companies decide, and how buyers feel. Additionally, when a player like Tesla joins the game, there are many effects that happen. Then what's all the fuss about with Tesla's stock performance? Tesla's stock price has been going up and down like a roller coaster lately, which is fun for some and scary for others. Share prices went through jumps that sent them through the roof and past their previous highs. But like any journey, there were also times when things didn't go as planned. This gave people who support the long-term goals of this huge electric car a chance to invest. Now, if you've been looking at market charts, you may have seen how stable Tesla's shares have been. Even though they had some failures early on, they were able to recover their losses. This shows that investors have faith in Tesla's future. Selling cars is only one part of the story. The bigger picture is an electric, environmentally friendly future, and Tesla is a key part of making that idea come true. More specifically, reports about strategic discounts and lower production have made people talk about money more. Some people say that these actions send up red flags and could mean that there are problems with demand, while others say that they are smart moves that will reduce inventory and keep quality high. In spite of all of these talks, one thing is clear: Tesla is still a big deal on Wall Street, Main Street, and every street in between. Wall Street also pays attention when big players in the market, like Cathie Wood and her ARK Invest company, decide to do things like buy or sell Tesla shares. People have different ideas about what their recent deals mean. Some see it as a smart move to make more money and expand, while others see it as a sign that the value of the EV market needs to be reevaluated. Not just people who are interested in finance should be interested in Tesla's stock performance. It's a story of vision, ambition, strategy, and resilience. Everyone is watching the company's trip, which could change the way we work and travel in the modern world. As it goes through the back roads of creation and the main roads of business, some themes stand out and get attention around the world. There is a huge financial tapestry, and each thread tells a story of risks, rewards, strategies, and visions. Tesla's story is one that mixes financial smarts with the future of car technology. Cathie Wood, the founder and CEO of ARK Invest, an investment management firm known for taking big risks with the future, becomes an important character as the story progresses. These days, you can't talk about ARK Invest without mentioning its unwavering commitment to innovations that change the way things are done. ARK has consistently been able to predict the direction of major technological advances in fields ranging from genes to fintech. Despite having a lot of different strengths, it has always had a strong belief in the electric car revolution, with Tesla at the center of it. Let's learn more about this interesting partnership between trust, plan, and vision. Recent trading history shows that ARK Investment Management has done a lot of interesting deals regarding Tesla. People paid attention when a lot of shares of Tesla, about 97,559, were sold on what seemed like a normal day. A smaller trade of 107 shares followed right away, and by the end of the week, 16,617 shares had been sold. Even though these things are very important, the effects of them are even bigger. But one might wonder what makes people make these choices. Thoughts, stories, and possible futures are just as important as numbers when it comes to purchases. Cathie Wood, who is known for her in-depth research and unique points of view, might be able to see patterns, trends, and routes in the future that most people would miss. If these sales aren't a sign of losing faith in Tesla's goal, could it be because of ARK's diversified portfolio, new prospects, or even a better way to make money from Tesla's future potential? Some useful details can be learned by looking more closely at ARK's ETF design. Even though ARK has recently sold some stocks, Tesla is still a big part of its portfolios. This is especially true for its two most popular ETFs, the ARK Innovation ETF and the ARK Next Generation Internet ETF. These grants show that ARK has complete faith in Tesla's ability to completely change energy and transportation in the coming decades. But ARK's activities, especially its most recent sales, have made people wonder and be suspicious. Does ARK think that the way the EV market works will change? Do they think Tesla will go in a different direction than expected, or are they just setting themselves up for long-term gains? Just like the stock market is a complicated game of chess, keep in mind that everything about EVs is moving quickly. The situation is both difficult and hopeful, with new businesses announcing groundbreaking inventions and well-known companies raising their electric goals. Because it is so focused on the future, ARK Invest may be changing how it does things to get the most out of this fast-paced area. There is also more to learn from Cathie Wood's public comments and views. Wood, who is known for having honest talks, has often talked about how important it is for investment strategies to be flexible. She makes sure that ARK's portfolios are set up to take advantage of disruptive developments, even if it means making tough short-term choices. It's interesting to watch how ARK Invest and Tesla dance together. There are people, thoughts, plans, and expectations in it like dancers. Investors, experts, and people who are interested in money are glued to the screen and can't wait to see what this dynamic duo does next as they continue to make waves around the world. Thank you for the exciting dreams, smart moves, and never-ending creativity that keep the financial world moving forward and help stories like this one keep changing. As the interesting story of Tesla and ARK Invest plays out, it's also worth talking about the experts. I think of them as the sleuths who solve crimes and tell people about the health of businesses and stocks. They do a lot of study and use their knowledge to make accurate predictions about what might happen in the future. When people talk about Tesla, they don't just talk about its famous CEO Elon Musk or its sleek cars. It has to do with how the business world is changing because of new tools, global trends, and how people feel about the market. Here, the experts act as our teachers and help us understand all of the big and small changes that have happened with Tesla. Analysts have been talking about a lot of things, including Tesla's latest changes to its prices. Many people are happy that their car prices have gone down, but some analysts are worried. Why did Tesla lower its costs? Is Tesla trying to sell more cars, or is there more competition these days? Maybe they are working out ways to make cars cheaper and giving the savings to people who buy them. Dan Ives, a Tesla expert who talks about the company a lot, was surprised by these price changes. The price reduction, he told me, was obviously somewhat unexpected. This shows that even people who work in the field might be surprised by what Tesla does next. Ives also asked when Tesla's car prices will stop going up and down so quickly and become stable. Besides that, it's not.